back to the channel, fam. Welcome back to the channel. This is Brian, the introverted marketer, and it ain't hard to tell his sample. Now we're tapping back in with AppSumo. And today we're going to be taking a look at SkillPlate. It is highly rated on AppSumo, and it's going to be around for the next couple of days. So I figured I would tap in and see what all the hubbub is about. So create bundles that sells. The too long didn't read. Turn your knowledge into income by selling online courses, membership programs, ebooks, and more on your own digital product or website in under an hour. Now, you know, from me, my platform of choice is Zelfie for digital products. But I am looking for a place to have an actual community. You know, for another platform I use to host my digital products is also Taylora, because, you know, I believe in options. So I am interested in having an actual platform where I can build a community. And this may very well be that platform. So launch, sell, and manage digital products with one AI-powered platform. So you can generate content with AI, and that's a beautiful thing. If you just want to just let the AI do its thing with some input, you can make branded websites and manage your digital business from one platform. And for people that prefer simplicity, that's a beautiful thing. For me, I like having options. Maybe if one platform offers everything, I go there. If another platform offers one thing that I really like, I go there. And I maybe get a couple other platforms to complement other things I may need. But let's take a look at these actual tiers here so we can see what we're getting into. Before we go over the pricing difference, one thing I do want to highlight is all the green checks right here for the Academy, unlimited bundles, unlimited paid communities, unlimited courses, unlimited coaching, unlimited email, unlimited admin, unlimited AI, hosting included. You get one business, unlimited landing and site pages, and the commission fee for life, because none of these tiers is 0%. For additional $399, you can get 0% commission fee for life, and you can also add more video storage hours up to 150 hours for an additional $1,290. But other than that, the difference between the tiers is the number of contacts you can have, the hours of video storage, and the minutes of streaming per month. And they do take a 10% commission fee on tier 1. And on tier 5, which is the highest, it's a 5% commission fee up to 75,000 minutes of streaming per month, 100 hours of video storage, unlimited number of active users, and unlimited number of contacts. For someone like me, having 1,000 active users is more than enough. Some people don't even get 10 or 100 active users. 5,000 contacts is more than enough. Really playing a numbers game, the big numbers look good if you have grand ideas, big plans. But if you have 1,000 genuinely active persons in your community that's interested in what you're doing and is willing to pay to get access to you, your information, wherever you're offering, you win. Like the end. That's how I see it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deal terms and conditions. So tier 1, which I'm on, is tied to the basic, and we're going to check out their website and see what that means. Tier 2 and 3 is the growth, and tier 4 goes with pro, and tier 5 I also believe goes with pro. So they have basic, growth, and pro, and we'll check that out. So the plan name link to your deal change, it will automatically transfer over. Good to know. So this deal's for brand new SkillPlate users, no previous accounts, trials, or paid plans. So activate your license within 60 days, and you can upgrade while the deal is live, but only downgrade within 60 days of purchase. And they're coming out of New York, which is where I'm from. Here's the CEO right here. People are really loving the tool, 5 tacos. 0% commission is a good add-on. For me, I don't mind breaking bread. I want the platform to last. I know a lot of people, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs want to grab every dollar, but if it makes sense to break bread with the platform so they can stick around and they don't try to upgrade and block me out of getting access to different newer features, because sometimes they do it on lifetime deals. It happens. I don't mind breaking bread, but that's just me. A lot of people are pretty happy with it. These are some recent reviews. Today is Wednesday, December 24th. But you know me, I like to try it out. I'll buy and try it out and go from there. That's just how I move. So let's go ahead and take a look at the website monetization for different persons. Create, market, and sell digital products with a single platform that gives you total control of your brand and business. Now, if you see here, and this is what I love, you can get started for free and you can book a demo. So even before you join the platform, you can get started for free and you can book a demo before you make any kind of commitments, and you love to see it. This is a well built website, multiple revenue streams. It's a beautiful thing. Online courses, membership communities. So SkillPlate automatically takes care of membership payments, subscriptions, access to your Discord community. Everything just works automatically. I like that. Not automatically. Digital downloads and goodies. See, if I was using something like this, it would just be for community purposes. It would be convenient to sell things and break bread there, but I don't need to because I have Zelfie, I have Hostinger if I want to sell things. I have Taylor if I want to sell things. And Zelfie is the one that I'm super committed to because it gives me 0% commission already. But look here. Campaigns and promotions, bundles and all access programs, pre-sales and fundraisers. So you can do live sessions. This is dope. This is why a tool like this I probably would keep. Webinars, Q&As, podcasts, conferences, private coaching. This is why I would probably keep something like this, because this is extremely valuable to have for a $79 buy-in. Create the perfect course with AI instantly. Build a beautiful website without writing code, and 2025 and going into 2026, which is in like the next, 6 or 7 days. No code is the thing. Get the site builder, your brand, your website, a website built to sell, integrated products, high converting checkouts, built-in SEO and speed. So this is great. This is probably going to be one of the ones that I actually keep. And you have the ability to automate your marketing, sales, and operations for all my fans of Zapier and Make webhooks, branding and customization. So yeah, this looks amazing. And we're definitely gonna go in the back and test it out. But I do want to make sure we get down to see what they actually charge on their website on a monthly. So you can actually see the value you're getting going through AppSumo. Because this looks really well done. Create an account and start your 14-day free trial. So you get to try it out 14 days for free. But it looks like they're leaving AppSumo in a couple of days. So if you're trying to get in with the lifetime deal, right about now is the time to seriously consider making a move. So this stuff is really well done. And you can see here, let's go back up here. So all future tier 1, which is basic. Which is odd because it feels more like a starter, because 5,000 contacts, 1,000 active users, 25 video storage, and 15,000 minutes of streaming. Which you don't get everything exactly, because you get 15 hours of video storage and 15,000 minutes of streaming per month. So that's accurate. You don't get 25 hours of video storage. So that's the only thing. So $79 a month, you do get that. But with the one time, you get 10 hours left, which is fair. You're paying once for life. I mean, there has to be a little bit of give and take, and that's just reasonable in my opinion. Just want to make sure that everything is mapped reasonably. But you can see here that this is not a cheap product, family. You're paying $79 a month for 5,000 contacts, 1,000 active users, 25 hours of video storage, and 15,000 minutes of streaming. Right? That's not cheap. $79 a month, $149 a month, $199 a month, and $249 a month. So this is a very well built platform, it seems. And these are the prices on a monthly. But now that you've seen the website and everything that they have here, they also have a YouTube here. And they also do have a Discord. I did want to show you that as well. I believe that's at the bottom, their socials. I don't know where I found their YouTube, but they do have a YouTube. But with that being said, I was in the back, just messing around, testing things out. You see, I added my logo as the favicon. I made a dark theme and a light theme logo. Nothing too crazy, just simple. And I'm in the branding part of the settings. So you see with the portal theme, we can choose what we want as the default, light theme, dark theme, or the user can decide. We can just let the user decide. You can choose the accent colors, the gradients, the button style, light, dark. It gives examples. You can add custom CSS. And of course, if you need any help with anything, you can have a SkillPlate professional to make your product stand out in the best possible way for your business needs. So really, for people doing serious business, this tool has a lot to offer. I just want to go ahead and preview this and just see how it looks. So you can see right here, here's my logo right here. Brian, the introverted marketer, that's me. Hi, Brian, from where we start today. And of course, I don't have any products or anything here. And you see the Powered by SkillPlate, which is fine. Now, if they allow this to be affiliate link, I don't mind. See, a lot of people like white labeling, and I agree for like branding. I guess it makes sense. But for me, if I can plug my affiliate link here, I don't care if people see what I'm using to power my stuff because I'm using something that someone built. But maybe that's just me. I don't mind people clicking on that and maybe they're interested and maybe they signed up and I get a commission. That's just how I see things. I'm not a branding snob. Not saying that people that are snobs when they serious about their branding. I'm just not like that. So that's just me. So I think that looks okay. I haven't added any products or anything. I just wanted to take you through the settings and see and show you what they have to offer. So in the general settings, you see the business name, the industry, education. We can edit this as we need it. And the school status, well, what does this mean? This allows SEO optimization, ensuring search engine visibility and indexing for enhanced discoverability. So public. Of course, I'll put my information here. Got my email, contact email. I'll put all that good stuff later. So for payments, so I do like the idea that they have Stripe. I would hope they would offer other things like maybe PayPal and just Stripe seems to be the standard. But if you don't have Stripe, then you can't get paid. What I like about Zelfie, and this is why Zelfie, in my opinion, is number one. They offer things like manual payments. So if you want to take like crypto or things like that, they offer PayPal. So I do have Stripe because it's the standard, and that's what most people pay with. But you want to give people options. So for payments, you can set up your Stripe account, and I'll do that later. And also with domains, they give you a domain right here, or you can connect an existing domain. And for tracking, you can add all this good stuff, and I'll probably add this later. And of course, webhooks. If I need to create any, I can do that. And then, of course, they already have you set up with some policies here that you can go in and customize. And if you've seen my video on the legal stuff, with the copy and paste prompts, you could use a tool like that, customize it, and put it here for your cookies or whatever it is, legal terms that you need for people to understand what they're getting into when they interact with your website. But they give you something to start with. You can just read over this. Same with a privacy policy. They give you a basic one, which I think is pretty dope. So you can pretty much get started right away. And they give you a TOS. So they set you up for success right away. You can just go ahead and get started and have everything you need to be like, okay, I'm in some sort of compliance. Of course, in planning and billing, you'll see that I'm on AppSumo tier, and it shows the amount of students that I can have, the amount of users that I can have. Wow, so I have 250 hours of streaming that I can have, and I have 15 hours of storage if I want to do courses or whatever I want to use. I think this right here is pretty awesome, 250 hours of streaming, so that if you want to stream with your audience and interact, Q&As, things like that, I think that's an awesome thing to be able to have. Of course. And then with a website, we can add a theme. We can build product pages and landing pages. But I wonder what happens when we click this. We just want to get this started and show people what's going on with this. So they do give you options to buy themes. You can see here they cost $49. Right? But for this demo, let's just go ahead and we're going to use the starter themes. Well, let's see how it looks first. Let's preview it. This is fine. We'll add both the light and the dark theme so people can choose, and then we can go ahead and edit the theme if we want. It's just loading right here. And it looks pretty good. So it shows you how it looks on desktop, it shows you how it looks on tablet, and it shows you how it looks on mobile. And I like that you can go in and you can kind of like add text. You can change the icons. And everything is right here. Block images. And you can set it to where certain things, there'll be a URL, a product, page, checkout, email, phone, scroll to, or open pop-up. Block text, so really a lot of customization, and it really looks pretty good. Different headings and sizes. So really a lot of customization options. But don't want to touch any of that right now. We already seen what the preview is, but we can go ahead and tap back in again just to remind people that this is how it looks. And probably I would just change all this stuff up and just make it more on brand for me. Put my branding, this, that, and the third. But for me, in my use case, I would use this specifically as a place to have a community. If I'm selling anything at all, it may be here for convenience, or I may push them to Hostinger or push them to Zelfie or even push them to Taylora, other platforms where it benefits me, but I don't have a place for a community. So that's the only thing for me that appeals to me. But for those of you that don't have anything at all, this is your all-in-one. You can create your products here, host your products here, your videos. You could just exit out of that. Okay. All right. And I am the one user. Shows everything from enrollments, the total amount, the recurring revenue monthly. I believe that's what that stands for. And we can create products from online courses, product bundles, of course, downloads, and generic products. Communities. This is the only thing that I'm personally interested in. This is a community. So let's just say digital marketing community. Just for example, nothing crazy. But we can go ahead and create that. Action succeeded. And we get a little confetti because we're ready. So it seems they're integrating with Discord. And I don't know if that works for me because if I'm creating a community, I would want them to be hosted on the SkillPlate platform, kind of like how school would be. So it gives us some options here: subtitles, the product description, and you can have the community thumbnail. You have a landing page, which allows you to display a public page for your community. Page link, and you can also do a custom email, which will allow you to create a custom email template for the specific product, which you can customize. Now here you can make it free, you can make it one time, you can make it installments, and you can make it subscriptions. So I just want to see how it looks. So I just want to save this. And I just want to view the page and just see how the page looks. Just plain Jane, nothing there. So saying that the page doesn't exist, could it be because I didn't add anything? A community for digital marketers. Come join a community that's made just for digital marketers. Just want to see how it looks. Can save it again. I want to see how it looks. And then we want to view the page. So, okay, so here we have the digital marketing community. We enter the community. Yeah, so it's connected with Discord. So definitely not for me. But if you have a Discord and a Discord community and you want to charge fees for people to join the community, whether it's installments or free or subscription, you can funnel them here through SkillPlate, and then they'll be able to get access to your Discord through SkillPlate. But this personally is not for me. I would want it to be hosted on the platform, kind of like school. So that's where they stand with this particular function right here in the communities. So I did want to see over here and to get started. We set up the brand. So we have the AI course generator. And you can set up a domain, that's optional. Free coaching session, which you can do. You can connect Stripe. Here's where I found a YouTube, and then they have a community over on Discord. So AI course generator, and they actually give you a 17-minute introduction for you to get started. So let's say we wanted to test out this function right here, the AI course generator. So it says describe your course, define your goals, know your audience, and the languages they have here, they have a few. Could just scroll down. 1 second, family. It's freezing a bit right here. I don't know why it's freezing. Give me 1 second. Yeah, 1 second, family. Okay, so I just reset everything. So you do have a... Okay, so it's freezing again. You do have a few languages. I don't know why it's freezing. And you can make a short course, a medium course, or a large course. Let's say we want a short course and you have up to 600 characters. Describe your course, define your goals, and know your audience. Let's just say the course for digital marketing. The topic is digital marketing. The audience is beginner digital marketers. And the goal is to introduce beginner digital marketers into the world of digital marketing. Shout out Paris Speech. So we'll just delete any doubles. We'll delete this right here. That's a double. You only have 600 characters. So 168, that's good enough for introduction course. And then SkillPlate is going to go ahead and generate the course. We'll let it do its thing and we'll tap back in once it's done. Okay, pretty much what the AI does is it gives you a baseline for the general course settings. You can choose your niche, marketing, introduction to digital market assets, and put it to publish. We can just put it on publish for now. You can auto publish modules, auto publish lessons, cross sale visibility. You can pre-order, and you can have a course launch date. You have max number of students, alas, the enrollment date, excuse me. And here are more content settings. And of course, you can modify the course thumbnail, put the course library, and of course, you can have your landing page. Let's see how that looks. So it looks pretty daggone good, I must say. This looks pretty good. AI generated. So you would put your branding colors here and things of that nature. People can log in and they can enroll and log in. You upload your videos and you would go from there. You would do all your modifications here. If you want it to be free, one time, installment, subscription, and then they actually give you the link. You put in your information here, who you are, your title, and your bio, and then you would connect your community. And if you have any social channels and you want to make it visible, like your YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, or Twitch, you can link that here. You would just turn this on and it would just be made available on the page. And just to confirm that, all right, we'll just turn on a couple of these. We'll just YouTube. I don't really use Instagram. See that they don't have threads. Let's just turn on X. I don't know why they have it named Twitter. We'll just use YouTube. Let's go to save. We'll preview that once more just to see if the social updated. So I'm already in here, and what I wanted to do is view the actual landing page. So just a little bit of a error right there. So here is the main page. And you can see we still have our digital marketing community here. You can enter the community here, and you can see here our course, our demo course that we created is here. And you can see here, it has it categorized between courses and communities, whatever you want to see. Just go here. we do want to get to, oh, it's because I unpublished it. So let's publish it. And maybe that will change. So we can see how it actually looks. AI generate it. So we do want to view the page. Okay. So it didn't add my social link or anything about who I am here, which is odd. But we're not going to dwell too much on that. That's not a big deal. For the most part, everything there is functional. You can see what the courses offer. You can see the description about the course, and then you can enroll. You can set up the price and everything. So that in itself makes it functional, in my opinion. So we also have product bundles. And you could just name your bundle and just the digital marketing bundle. The digital marketing bundle. Right? And pretty much the same thing. You're going to select your image. If you want a landing page for it, you can. Right? And then if you want to add your products, you go to manage products. Or just shows your communities, downloads, and things like that. Just say we want it published. So, okay, so you would like, if you wanted to like bundle certain things like downloads and stuff like that. Okay, so let's actually create a product. Let's discard this now. So generic products. Let's go ahead and create a product. Digital marketing product. Go ahead and create that. Okay, so customer guidance. But where can we actually upload the product is what I want to understand here. So it gives you all this stuff to where you can put the information about what the product is and give guidance to the customer, set your prices, but it doesn't show exactly where you upload your product. So that right there is a bit confusing. All the products, downloads, digital marketing download. Go ahead and create that. Okay, so give me 1 second, family. Okay, so I see here we can actually upload files. Pretty much same thing as in with the other categories. You name it, subtitle, product description, you upload files, you set a price. You can make a landing page. We like landing pages. So I do want to test out the delivery. So I'll just create something, upload it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, family, so I found a PDF. See right there. I set a price. I made it free. So free product. This product is free. You can copy the payment link. But since it's free, I don't know if this matters, but let's say we did want to copy it. Well, that did nothing. That's fine. We're going to save it anyways. And let's just view the page and see what happens when we try to download it. So I'm going to view the page. That out. There's your mark and download. Here's the resource. One resource. Download. It's free. So in order to download, don't need a phone number information. You do need to create an account though. I agree. Create account. So that's good. You can't just download the product without actually committing to being part of the community or whatever the service. So just go ahead and hit download. And it's not downloading. At least it's not showing up here as a download. Let me check and see if it actually downloaded. No, I'm not seeing it as a download, so I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I just noticed it right there. Okay, so it does download. So that works. My computer was just having a little bit of issue. A little bit slow registering and download. So in order to download or have access to anything, you do pretty much have to create an account. And you can see I downloaded the file multiple times because I was just a little bit too impatient with the file downloaded. So that's how it delivers. You go to the download, you put your download here. It could be a PDF, it could be a video. There's plenty of different things you can put here, videos, documents. You can see that's a document that I put there. You can charge whatever you need. We can get up out of here. So I think I've covered just about everything here. We did see the website. We did see the product pages and the landing pages. Well, I guess the product page is kind of like a landing page. So we just didn't really design anything because I don't think that was really what I was trying to do. Just really trying to test out what it can do here. So what is my overall thoughts on SkillPlate? So I think for someone like myself, it's great to have unlimited paid communities. That's specifically what I need. But for anyone else that's watching this, it's great if you want a place where you can just have everything there, your website. You have the communities, you can have unlimited courses, products, email marketing, admin accounts, unlimited use of their AI, and the hosting is included. For me specifically, the community didn't work because it seems to me that it's like something with Discord, where I thought it's going to be something more so competing with school. So I don't know if it was something that I didn't do correctly, but doesn't seem to be like a community based like with school. So it doesn't work out for me for my specific use case. But do I recommend this? I would say yes, it looks fairly clean, very professional. If you put in the time and the effort to actually go in and make the modifications to your website, your products, your community, I think this is a very good product. I definitely recommend it. It's probably just not for me because what I need it for is the community and I don't want to use Discord. But if you're interested in SkillPlate, there's going to be a link in the description below. And in the pinned comment, you can check it out for yourself. It's going to be on AppSumo for the next 2 days. But with that being said, I'm going to end the video right here. This is Brian, the introverted marketer, and it ain't hard to tell, it's simple. And I'm going to catch you on the next video, family. Peace. It ain't hard to tell.